Hey guys, how's it going? I've got some tips and tricks here, and in this one I want to talk about the slave backstory. So for me, this is actually one of my favorite backstories. It can be really fun because there's some cool things you can do, and you can get it done really quickly if you do it right. So first things first, the slave does start a little slow. You don't start with much money, and you lose half of any money you gain. This can make it hard to get your hands on a good weapon early on. You still want to try to grab the best weapon you can get right away, but there are also a couple of things you can do to help with that. First of all, always remember to check the bets. Hitting a nice bet and getting even an extra 1,000 coins can make a big difference. Also, you can always trade fame for money, although it's not very efficient, so only do that if you really need the money badly. Having high favor with the patrons will improve the rate when you do trade. One more thing you can try is using a spoils fight to get your hands on a weapon. Alright, so once you've got a suitable weapon, you want to go full speed ahead with earning fame because this is where the slave backstory gets pretty unique. You may start slow in the first few weeks, but fame builds up really quickly and you can actually get the run over with in just a few more weeks. To do that, you're going to want to focus way more on fame than you would with any other backstory. That means fame boosting gear, both armor and weapons if you can get one. There are a lot of nice fame bonuses on pretty cheap items, especially with the new updates, so look out for those because they make a huge difference. Armor with high fame bonuses tends not to have great armor rating, but that's not too much of an issue since the whole idea here is to get the run over with before you're even fighting really dangerous enemies. You're also going to want to try to play pretty fast and aggressive in your fights to make the audience happy, and you'll want to do as many 1v-manys as you can. They can be tough, but no other fight comes close in terms of fame. You see how high my fame is here after a few 1v-manys and it's only a few weeks in. Now if you don't have a 1v-many, that's fine. You see with some fame boosting gear, these 1v1s are still giving around 10,000 or more fame, so really as long as you're taking the fights with the highest fame reward, you'll be moving in the right direction. My favorite thing about the slave, and something that helps to counteract the slow start a little bit and help you be aggressive with the early fights, is the fact that you have increased stamina regen as well as max stamina, so you're actually a little bit better at fighting and can handle a little more action right off the bat than the other backstories, which helps a lot with 1v-manys in particular. And last but not least, try not to spend too much of your fame. Rerolling the shop, trading for gold, even buying upgrades should be kept to a minimum if you want to get this run done quickly. Also, don't worry about buying the 4th match option, you don't really need it. And that's that. Following these tips, and with a bit of luck, you should be able to get the victory by week 10 or even earlier. It's fun to even kind of try to speedrun it and see just how quick you can do it. If you want more general tips or in-fight tips, go check out my other tips and tricks videos. There's a ton of stuff in those, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of these backstory guides because I'll be doing one for each backstory. And as always, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.